Good evening, Finn fans. Welcome back to another edition of the Finn Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Rodrigo, and today we're going to cover the preview of the New York Jets versus your Miami Dolphins. So let's get into it. The Miami Dolphins are coming off a disappointing, heartbreaking loss to the Tennessee Titans. And the Jets are coming off a surprising win over the Houston Texans. So what gives? Well, I've already done the recap on the Titans game, so I'm not going to go back over the same things. But what I will say is, after watching Hard Knocks, which you will see a video coming after that for Hard Knocks, you notice that the Dolphins didn't really have a good week of practice. Okay. We were missing in practice based on what we saw from the Hard Knocks video, and we weren't clicking like we should have been. So I believe that the preparation was not there for the game. We underestimated the opponent, and it came back to haunt us in the fourth quarter. The question is going to be, are we going to sit there and take this horrible loss, or are we going to do something with regards to this humiliating loss on Monday Night Football? And the answer is real simple. We're going to come back and we're going to win this next game. Now, my prediction for this game would have been a lot different had we won last game. But the signs are all there. We have a problem on the offensive line. The offensive line, Finn fans, is not where it needs to be. We are struggling to keep the offensive line moving in the right direction. We got to give Tua some time to protect. We have running backs that are hurt. We have wide receivers that are hurt. We have everyone is hurting, but so are the Jets. So is every other team in the NFL. This is week 15, and we got to understand that there is not going to be a team that's completely healthy. So enough of the excuses, enough of the making up things about refs or injuries or anything. It's who wants it the most that's going to win it. And for this game, I think the Jets are coming off a really big high. But I just find it very interesting. One game, the Jets want to cut Mr. Zach Wilson. The next game, they want to make him the starter. They want to make him Aaron Rodgers Jr. And the truth of the matter is, the Dolphins are not as bad as they seem, and the Jets are not as good as they seem. And I think we're going to see that Sunday. Now, I do predict that we will have a closer game than what we did last time when we were in MetLife Stadium. And I'm predicting a Dolphins victory, of course. But 8.5 points is the line, and I think that's just way too much. I'm going to go with a more decent score of Dolphins 24, the Jets 17. I think it's going to be a little closer. And I'm excited for a 1 o'clock game so that the other team can toast in the sun. Hopefully it's a real hot day in Miami. Haven't looked at the weather yet, but we just got to keep running the ball. We got to get the line right. We got to get Teron Armstead running. We got to get Rob Hunt back. It doesn't appear that that's going to be the case for Rob Hunt or even for Teron Armstead, but they got to get back to business. And whoever's in there, we're going to have a whole week to practice. Connor Williams is a big loss, a huge loss, and it's going to be hard to make up that loss. But Liam Eichenberg has played that position before. I think with a full week of preparation, we can be back to our standard when it comes to throwing the ball, timing, rhythm, even quarterback to center exchange. There's a lot to be said there. The Jets, I still think they are not any better than they were. And truthfully, I think they missed an opportunity to get a better draft pick by winning against the Titans. And in this week, I'm expecting Miami to really step up, learn from their mistakes, and take advantage of the New York Jets defense and their offense. So I still can't see how Zach Wilson will throw against this Miami team. Now, in the last game, we didn't blitz like I thought we could have blitzed against Will Levis. And now this week, we got to get inside Zach Wilson's head. We got to make him think the whole world's falling apart. And I think we'll be very successful. So, again, my prediction, ladies and gentlemen, 24-17. I think the Jets will cover the spread, but I do believe the Miami Dolphins are going to win this game by 7 points, 24-17. We will see you next Saturday for another edition of the Fin Sports Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like this type of video, if you want to see more of this type of video, and if you're ready for our big announcement that will be coming out soon, please stay tuned to the Fin Sports Podcast and get ready for a big surprise. It's coming to you. We'll see you soon. Peace and God bless.